Hello viewers, welcome all of you on Exploring Geology YouTube channel. And today we have a very special guest with us, Mr. Talilepden Longkumer, who secured All India rank 44 in UPSC GSA exam. And he also qualified CSIR-JRF exam with All India rank 132. So welcome on Exploring Geology.
Thank you so much, sir, for having me.
And first of all, we congratulations to you for your success in GSI as well as in CSIR-NET JRF exam.
Thank you so much, sir.
We want to discuss with you about your exam preparation strategy. But before that, I would like to know, have you joined coaching or done both exam by self-study?
No, sir. I was preparing for my post-graduation semester exam, so I
Okay,
didn't take any coaching as such. I did
okay.
self-preparation.
Because there is very much doubt about the coaching in the mind of aspirants that coaching is necessary or not. What is your take on it?
For me, self-preparation is enough. Like, if you really work hard, if you have the materials, then you can easily get through the examination. It's like I should suggest like self-study
Okay,
will be much better.
please tell us about your family background. Means what is the profession of your father, mother, and other family
Yes.
members? A little bit about your family.
Okay. Uh, my mother is has a housewife, and my dad is working in government job. I have one sister, younger sister, and she's doing a bachelor there in Netherlands.
Okay. I would like to know how you entered in the geology, because I observed that many students are not aware about the geology at the school level. So how you entered in the geology at college level?
Yeah, that's a good question. Even me also, till class 12, I was not aware of what geology is.
Okay,
And some of my senior and some of my relatives suggested me to, why don't you take geology? And I just think about it, and yeah, during our time, even in our state, there was only two colleges offering geology, and that college also they have limited seat. So even if we want to take geology, it was quite difficult for many people, many aspirant to join. So I give a try, and I got the seat, and yeah, here I am.
okay. So after entering in geology, how you feel about geology?
Yeah, that thing is like this geology, this topic and all, they don't teach in school. So I was not aware of it. But once I joined BSc, everything was from the scratch. So I learned a lot, and from the first day itself, I love it. From the first day itself, like this is my cup of tea. So till now, I'm enjoying it.
Okay. You had qualified such prestigious all India level exams. We would like to know which type of student you are at your school level.
Oh, actually, I was just a normal student. Uh, till class 10, I was just a normal student, like getting 80 plus, 70 to 80, something
Okay,
like that. And once I joined uh, college, I really like my passion for geology, love for geology, and from that year onwards, like I started to really work hard, and I was the gold medalist during my graduation, and during my master, also I scored much better.
okay, okay,
So I should say like I was a good student, not so excellent, but a good student.
okay. You basically belong to Nagaland and you have done your PG from Nainital. So, how was
Yes,
the
sir.
journey from Nagaland to Nainital? Because many students feel that going far away from their home is not comfortable for them. So, how it was for you?
For me, uh, it was not so difficult. I have been planning to study in Nainital since I joined college, and yeah, for me, like by any means, I have to study outside Nagaland for my post graduation, because not only I want to gain my more knowledge about geology, but I want exposure as well. I want how people are doing, how people are studying, how they are coping with it. So more or less, my main focus was exposure. I want exposure, so I choose to study outside Nagaland, and
Oh,
I didn't face any difficult, and yeah, I was blessed studying there.
okay. So you qualified CSIR NET exam as well as UPSC GSI exam. So what is the difference between these two exams? Many students considered it very difficult to manage both exams simultaneously, because one is a subjective type and another is objective type. So how to tackle these two exams simultaneously, or you have done the preparation parallel or one by one?
Actually, I don't have any specific routine to study for NATE or GSI. I study parallel. I study both together. It depends upon person to person. The study trick, everything, it depends upon person to person. So for me, I prepared GSI and NET at the same time. And actually, my main focus was GSI.
Okay.
So I was giving more focus on GSI, and luckily our university syllabus is such a way that we covered both the syllabus, like the NEET as well as GSI. So for me, it was helpful for me. So I give a try in the first attempt for that NET exam, and that was my first experience, and I was not aware of anything else. Just people are giving exams, so I why don't I give a try? So I just give a try, and then I missed by few marks. So I decided, like, I'm not going to play anymore. Let me give a try. And second attempt, I cleared it, and yeah, I'm so happy for that.
So now, what is the role of mindset before the preparation? When you feel that I should go for GSI exam, and after that, how your mindset change with time?
Actually, when I first entered my college, my teachers and my seniors they introduced the GSI. There are
Okay.
so many branches. There are so many job opportunities regarding geology. But looking at all those things, I was more interested in GSI. I really want to join in GSI. So when I was in college, I started preparing little by little for my GSI, and once entered MSc, I really work hard. I really work hard for this exam for the past few months.
Okay. So, what is your exam preparation study? How to approach this exam when you decide I have to do this exam? So, how to approach syllabus?
Yeah, for me, it was a little bit difficult for me because I have never experienced this GSI exam. My senior used to inform me this and that, but like you have to do like that, you have to prepare like that. But since I didn't experience anything, so it was quite difficult for me to start. And my preparation for GSI, real preparation for GSI, started a little bit late when I was in MSc final year. So I usually give like 5 6 hours a day like that. And since for me, I have to prepare even for my master, as well as I have to prepare even for GSI. And we all know that geology is a vast paper. We can't complete all the paper. So one technique I use is that from each paper, from paper one, paper two, and paper three, I selected three favorite paper each unit, and in each three unit I prepared whole topic, like the first till the last. From the first till the last, I started to prepare and then make notes. And I started to make notes for paper one, two, and three. And I got some few taste preparation for the other paper as well. So in the meantime, I prepared the remaining which I haven't prepared it. So my tactic was I usually focus on those papers which I really acquainted with it. So in that way, I studied, and one good thing was paper three for us in our MSc fourth semester. We took all the paper three syllabus. So I didn't prepare for paper three. I just prepared for my master, and then yeah, I gave the exam. So for me, it was I have to prepare for paper one and paper two only.
Okay. So, would you like to take the name of few books which you followed during your preparation for a particular paper?
For particular papers, sir, usually, of course, I refer many books, but most of the time I usually make notes through online. I browse and then I download some PDF, and I got some PDF from my professors, from my friends, and I go through all those, and then I started making notes from those. So usually I didn't refer books, but some books which I've referred, it's like from igneous and metamorphic petrology. I referred Winter and Fieldspot.
Okay.
That too, I refer for both igneous as well as metamorphic. And for structural, I usually refer Twist and Morse as well as Hakon Fossen.
Okay.
That
Okay.
too, I usually refer focus on that two books. And for sedimentology, I usually refer Kerry Nicol, Sam Bog, and Sally and all. And for paleontology, I referred Schrock, Twin Hoffel,
Okay.
and yeah, there are so many books which I have referred. So those are the few books which I have referred during my GSI. But I suggest my friends or those aspirants to make notes only from internet, like from because books usually publish after so many years, after a gap of so many years. So we need a current update. We need current data. So in order to make notes according to the current situation, we have to refer the internet, the recent updates. So I should prefer to make notes through internet.
Okay. Particularly about the descriptive type of exam, there is always a doubt in the mind of students about answer writing, particularly for the UPSC exam when you are appearing for a UPSC exam. So, how to represent your answer, how to write your answer in accurate way, so that you can express your exact knowledge in that answer. Please tell us about the way of
Uh,
writing your answer.
During our MSc days, there was one professor. He used to tell what type of answer we have to write, what are the points we have to cut it. So I was aware of it. So uh, when I was preparing writing exam for this GSI, I write as brief as possible, only the few points. Of course, even though if I know so many things, I try to minimize it. I try to shorten it, and then I try to write as short as possible. For 5 marks, I usually try to write like 3-4 lines maximum, 3-4 lines. And for this 15 marks or 10 marks, I usually write 1 page or one and a half. Or for 30 marks, I write one or half. It doesn't like it doesn't depend on the quantity. What you need is quality. So even if you write 2-3 sentences, but if you write it according to the point, then that's what it is matter. And one thing is like when I was writing the answer, every answer that I have given is been explained by a diagram. So for a geologist, diagram is very necessary. So even though if it is of 5 marks, it will be very good if you write diagram and elaborate or explain it. So in that way, you will score more marks.
Okay. Actually, it is highly requested to us about how to write the answer. Would you like to share your some practice set with the student or new aspirant, and how they can get it from you if you want to share with them?
You mean my notes?
Yeah, notes or some sample of your answer writing, like some practice set.
Okay, for that, I use all social media app. they can reach me through Facebook or Instagram, or they can even take my number, and then I can share my PDF. I mean, the notes which I prepared, I can share some.
Okay.
Uh, and yeah, in that way, if they want to see how I write the notes, so I'm ready to share it in those social media.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much. And you know, now the pattern of the exam has been changed by UPSC. So, how you are looking at the new pattern? Is it going to be easy or a little bit tough? How you look at the new pattern? Please tell the aspirant about
For
it.
me, yeah, in my own opinion, it will be a little bit tougher. It will
Okay,
be surely, of course, it will be a tougher because this new pattern, even general knowledge is also included. And we all know like general knowledge is quite a vast paper. We have to focus on so many papers. So it will be a little bit difficult for those aspirants, especially geology. This is the first times uh, students are going to study even general knowledge. So for them, it will be a little bit difficult, but no problem. I can suggest like even the question when we compare the GSI general knowledge with IAS question paper, it's quite different. So you just have to go through some simple class 9, 10 NCRD books and all, just a simple basic knowledge about some general knowledge. And yeah, if you go through all those things, then you will surely get through. And one thing, like we have to keep updating. We have to keep reading newspapers or the recent updates. We have to keep updating our general knowledge. And other than that, it's the same only for those geology paper.
okay. One more question related to CSIR NET exam preparation. Students
Yes,
usually
sir.
think that oceanography and climatology play very important role in the preparation of CSIR NET exam. So how you look at that?
That is true. I should say because every year, I mean, like, at least 5 to 10 questions comes from oceanography, climatology part, and like I've told you, during our MSc days, we have a special paper on oceanography.
Okay,
So for me, it helped me a lot. And since during my BSc time, I took geography as my optional paper. So in geography, we dealt with climatology. So I studied climatology during my BSc days and oceanography during my MSc days. So for me, it was quite helpful because I was aware of it, the two papers. I had some concept about it. So, and luckily during our times, I appeared my NEET in 2018 December. So that time, so many questions comes from oceanography and climatology, and that time I studied well. I focused more on oceanography and climatology. So because of that, I scored much better.
okay. Now I will say, because both exam are coming in the near future, we are expecting that this COVID-19 problem return very soon to normalcy. So, what message you would like to give to new aspirants who are preparing for CSIR NET as well as UPSC GSI exam?
Okay. I just want to encourage each and every experience. Like everyone has his own time. Some will clear this exam in first attempt. Some will clear it in second attempt or third attempt. It doesn't matter. You don't have to pressurize. You just have to focus what your goal is, and don't let any other distraction, peer pressures or family pressure distract your studies. Just focus on what your aim is, and I'm sure you will get through. For me, when I was preparing for my master, I totally focused on GSI, and usually I'm an adventurous guy who likes to travel and socialize with people. So it was quite difficult for me to stay inside studying, but in my mind, I just encourage myself that this is do or die situation. This is do or die. So I didn't went outside. I didn't travel. Instead, I studied. So if you really have the guts, or if you really are interested to join in GSI, then you start preparing from now and never lose your hope. Just keep your faith high, and then yeah, like I've said, like if I can, everyone can. So That's the only message
Okay.
I can give.
One more question is coming in my mind regarding CSIR-NET exam. So, how to prepare for
Yes.
the journal aptitude? That is part A, journal aptitude. How
Part
to
A.
approach that portion?
Yes. So for me, I'm not so good in general aptitude. I know my weakness because in my first attempt, I tried to attempt all those questions, and then I thought that I've written tick the right answer. But when I get the result from paper one, I got negative. So I from that day onwards, I knew that this is not my paper, and so like when I attempted for the second time, I usually focus on paper B and C. I didn't focus on paper A. Of course, I take some question, but I didn't focus more on that. I focused more on paper B and C.
Okay. So, thank you very much for connecting with us, and it's a great pleasure to have you with us. So, thanks again, and we hope we will discuss with you time to time, and we will connect with you in the future as well. So, thanks again.
Thank you so much, sir, for having me, and thank you so much for the opportunity.
All the best for your bright future.